Hello, I'm Reverend Karen Davis of First Christian Church. You know, there are times in our life when we want to be noisy and loud and shout. There are other times when we simply want to be quiet. And the important thing is knowing when we need to use our voice and when we need to be quiet. There's those moments in which we need to come alongside someone and simply be present with them. Simply in silence, be there to offer encouragement and support. There are other times in life when we come alongside those who might be victims, might be hurting, might be in pain, might be the recipients of injustice, that we need to use our voice, that we need to speak up and speak out loud. There are those times in life when we need to rejoice and celebrate and sing out with praise and celebration. And there are those other times in which we just need to sit in quiet awe and reflection and be in the moment and celebrate that moment. This week, I invite you to reflect upon that very thing between silence and noise. When do you need to speak up and speak out? When do you need to celebrate and shout out? When do you need to sit in silence and reflection? When do you need to simply be present? There are those times when silence is completely the wrong thing to do. And those times in which silence is the right thing to do. There are those times when shouting out with joy and celebration, shouting out for justice. Then there are those times when shouting only becomes noise. I invite you to reflect upon that as we begin the journey through Holy Week and we look at all the events that unfolded in the life of Jesus and how many of those things are replicated in our life. Times of celebration and rejoicing, times of trial and persecution, of feeling alone and isolated. Stop and reflect upon how you can use your voice, whether it's a time for silence or a time for shouting or speaking up. Use your voice to serve God and to serve and encourage those around you. I invite you to read from Luke chapter 19, verses 29 through 40. Reflect upon Jesus' triumphal entry into Jerusalem and think about all the events that will unfold from Palm Sunday to Good Friday as we anticipate the joy of Easter morn. May God continue to give you wisdom and guidance in how to best use your voice, and may God encourage you and guide you each day.